Hey guys, so actually today was a quite difficult day, I have to admit. We were actually basically retracing on the daily chart, what we can see right here, with the end of the week. And I already swapped yesterday's daily sales liquidity, and we are basically retracing back so basically with that I just have a bullish bias already. Just due to the fact that the daily is retracing. And what I also really like, I basically measured right here the price range from high to low, and right here how we respected basically the CE level, and also how we swapped the liquidity right here, trade basically into the discount, and then from there on trade higher. So anticipating higher prices. 50-minute chart, as you can see right here, really difficult. We cannot really expand higher or lower, and we're really just basically trading within a event horizon. We already took out buy liquidity twice. Still, I was really looking at basically the triple top right here. So buy liquidity right here, buy liquidity right here, and buy liquidity right here. Also, session liquidity to me really clean, but due to the fact that the daily chart is already really overextended for a retracement, it's kind of expectable that we will not reach the buy liquidity really like instantly after the opening. So we could have anticipated that we will need more time for that, maybe with Monday, or maybe with the PM session, I don't know. Still, I was bullish today. If we look at regular trading hours, we can see that we have a new open range gap right here of 145 handles, and therefore we are in trading conditions. We want to see that it trade back to the upper quadrant, and from there on trade higher, and we did that basically perfectly. Also to the, so that's basically from ICT. He basically explained recently about just having like 8 different quadrants levels, so right here, so to even have like basically the midpoint between the lower quadrant and CE and so on. I think you get the point from that. And I was looking at basically the regular trading hours gap right here from Thursday, and I wanted to see that we trade back to the candle body right here, and eventually even to the close from the new open range gap. So that's what I'm looking at on regular trading hours. ES was, I think, not really different from NQ, also retracing. And right here you can see the bullish SMT. So NQ had a really bearish SMT with New York open kill zone sales liquidity, but therefore our market maker buy model is in play, and we expect higher prices. So now back to a 1-minute chart. I think that's really really a really high resistance retracement, which really took its time today. So looks overtraded, definitely was, but in that case many trades in here also followed my system. So for example, the long right here to me is valid, so because the market maker buy model right here is in play, and to me we don't need to stay basically within the price range right here. So we were able basically to expand higher. And what I liked about the setup right here is due to the fact that we have this really down close candle which closed within the breaker right here. So we have a low, high, lower, low, and had also basically formed SMT in here. And to me it looked actually quite clean. I could have gone break even after we scrapped the liquidity right here. I think that's what I could have basically done better, but still would have liked that we just stay bullish in here and trade back to, or trade to the buy side liquidity right here. But from there we really sold off, and this kind of, I expected that we would form a SMT with ES, but we did not. So really just sold off, and was kind of really difficult. So why? Because we have on the 5-minute the inefficient wick right here, and that's why we are basically, or that's the reason why we trade lower, because it's really inefficient if we trade higher from here. also on the 15-minute chart, and yeah, as you can see right here to the upside as well, so therefore we traded back into it, but yeah, just really having high resistance higher, so not really easy to trade in that case. Yeah, basically back to what we saw right here. Yeah, I got stopped, and then we sold off, and I was looking at basically the external liquidity, but in that case that was definitely, yeah, not the right approach, because we are looking for higher prices. Even if we have eventually a market maker sell model which played out the last days really clean, today we are not bearish, so it was definitely the wrong approach. Got stop rated right here, went back again, closed, and then went long, because yeah, really expected that we will basically trade higher from here. I really like the reaction of the opening price, added into it, and then got stopped as well. And right here then we basically had a short run and stops. Once again went short, so that's the worst trade today, I have to admit. And then, for example, right here, this trade going long in here to me is completely fine. Also added right here and got stop rated. So really huge down close candle to me, but that's the right approach. And then went again, went in, back again, went long with 2 contracts, took one off right here at the S&T, was the right decision, and then got stopped basically also right here with in the long close macro. A bit unfortunate we were just really slow and not really able to expand through it, because on the 5-minute chart I really liked it, so would have really liked it we would use the balanced price range right here as fuel higher. So you can see we basically closed above the inversion fair gap right here on the 5-minute chart, but yeah, really high resistance, we were not able to trade higher, and then yeah, basically got stopped, and now it looks like we are able to trade higher, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, we just have a really high resistance day. I don't know why we spend so much time in here retracing higher. So to me, I think the direction is clear. The market maker sell model is in play, the short-term run-on stops, we had manipulation lower. To me, everything is in play. So I don't really get why we have such high resistance to the upside, why we have so many stop rates basically to the downside. That's, yeah, not really the perfect price action. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, I would really like to go back in and go long in here, because I'm still looking at the buy sell liquidity, but I think that's basically it. So I'm down 159 on the day. Yeah, not a clean day. Could have avoided so many losses. So just every short in here is really emotional. It's really kind of once again FOMO. So just fear of missing out on the move. Against my bias, which I basically know is in that case more bullish than bearish, because we failed to reach external liquidity, because we already have manipulation in play, we already scrapped the session liquidity. But yeah, it's really not nice, yeah, really unfortunate and really unsatisfying to see that we have such a high retracement higher, got stop rated multiple times, and yeah, it's not really clean, could not reach external liquidity. That's also what we don't want to see, because we fail to reach. So that's basically a retracement. Therefore, we are trading right here a market maker buy model within a higher time frame market maker buy model. But in that case, it's, yeah, just having high resistance and retracement behavior. For example, for not being able to reach external liquidity. So that's not really what we want to see in that case. Think about going long. Because I kind of expected that we now will spool to the upside, having really low resistance in here. Everyone is now out basically, and we can now trade higher, but we will see. I would really like to see that we can reach the buy sell liquidity right here. But yeah, NQ seems to be now really bullish, more aggressive to the upside, not like having high retracements higher. So really took its time trading higher. Will go long here. The S&T played out. My mistake. Should have kept my stop below the S&T. Yeah, let's see. But I'm not expecting that we would retrace this much. So yeah, still, yeah, it's a bit annoying because I think, yeah, my stop. Yeah, I would even be break even with my stop right here. Yeah, definitely wrong in that case. Still, I don't really understand why there's such high resistance in here. I think it's just because we're really overextended already on the daily chart as well, and therefore we can't really have a low resistance liquidity run, and it's just basically the wrong day to trade, I think. So yeah, that's basically it. So